Hi again folks, how you all doing? This is a Hornby rebuilt Merchant Navy class Canadian Pacific that was sent to me by George. It's looking very nice in its BR blue livery. I do like a blue locomotive. Now George says that this is running very hesitantly and sometimes not at all, especially in reverse. So let's turn on the power and see what happens. Okay, it doesn't seem to be running too bad. It's a little bit slow to pull away, and then when it is running, it's not running too fast, and there is a clicking sound I can hear. So I'm wondering if there's maybe just a gear issue or something. Let's shove her into the shed, and we'll see what's what. Okay then, a blue Merchant Navy. Very pretty looking thing. George said that this is has been wired up for DCC running. You can maybe just see in there, but he's fitted a blanking plate to run it on DC. Now it's got one of those old style drawbars with the contacts, and I can already see a problem that has likely been causing some hesitant running. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Just get the endoscope in and I'll show you. So this drawbar is kind of dropped down at an angle, so the tender isn't plugging into it very far, and there's a chance that these contacts here can come into contact with that, and that will cause a short circuit. So I think we need to straighten this drawbar up and make sure that these contacts are only making contact with the plate at the top. So that's one potential problem. What else we got? If you look at this crank here, you can see it's been bent in a wee bit, so this rod's going to be hitting the crank pin there. So looks like it might hit to there. There's a bit of fluffage in the pickups. So we may have some problems with the drawbar, we may have problems with the rods, but I want to open this up to see if we've got a problem with the gears, which is highly likely with these models, but hopefully not. Hopefully sort the drawbar out, make sure none of the rods are hitting, and it'll be okay. But certainly the noise it was making, it sounded like the rods were hitting to me. It was making a clicking sound, and hesitant running, particularly in one direction, is what you'll get when that starts causing a short circuit. Usually, especially on corners. This was slowing down on the corners quite a bit. So we'll check the back-to-back on the wheels. Now this has got a speedometer fitted. Let's get that off. This rear axle is sprung. Disconnect that. Is that going to come out? Now, where's it got the wires coming out? Right, okay. Let's undo this rear pony truck. Right, come on. Out you come. There we go. Unfortunately, I can't remove the body completely because it's the wires for the DCC decoder are all stuck down. Looks like the decoder's in the tender. So Let's get a wee look in here. And check the gears out. Just loosen that mounting bracket. Allows me to lift the motor. Oh, looks like it's got a brass gear. I haven't come across one of those before. That gear looks okay. We'll give that all a clean up, but that all looks absolutely fine. But yeah, I haven't seen a brass double gear. Well, the larger of the two gears is brass, that one's plastic. That seems fine. What about this gear? See the intermediate gear there. It appears to be okay. Don't see any sign of a split. Let's have a look at this drawbar. So that's very bent. Let's just bend it back up, like so, and make sure that these terminals in the drawbar are splayed out just a wee bit. That helps make sure they don't touch that contact on the tender. That looks okay. I'll give the worn gear a bit of a scoosh. Going over with the manky brush. And same with the, let's get this out the road. Give that a good clean. Put back in. Give it a wee touch of fresh oil. That back in place. Let's go back into position. Come on. Here we go. Get some gear oil on there. Give this a wee scoosh out. Okie dokie. So gears are fine. I've given them fresh lubrication. We'll fit this back in. And then we'll check the axles out. Let's speed on it doesn't get caught in there. It's quite a tight fit. All looks fine. Let's just take this bottom plate off. Oh, I'll lift that out. I'll put it back in a minute. It's one of those ones, right? Okay, I think we'll just pick the fluff out of these pickups. Just want to check the back to back on these wheels. 13.9. 13.8. 13.9. It's a wee bit on the narrow side, but That shouldn't cause it to slow down going round corners, I wouldn't have thought. Right, okay, I'm going to just pop this body off again because I didn't put that tape back on. Might need a bit of duct tape. Don't think it really needs it, to be honest, but as much as possible I like to put things back together exactly as they were. Thing is with tape, once you've taken it off, invariably it doesn't stick. I don't think it would. Haven't been able to make any videos this past week or so. I've had the decorators in, doing up my upper and lower hall and stairwell. It's quite a big job, but now it's been done, the next job is to get this room sorted. So while that's been done, there won't be any videos for a wee while. Right, okay, let's pop this back in again. Let's bring a wee bit of a stretch, and I'm going to make sure that it's nice and clean down in there. So I'll give that a wee scoosh. Looked a wee bit oily. You don't want any oil down in there. Let's bring back. Stick those wires back down. Right, let's get a look at these rods. That wants to be bent out quite a bit, like that. It's okay, we'll bend that out a bit. Bend that a bit. Right, okay. Maybe okay at that. We'll connect the speedo back up. That looks better now on the drawbar. That seems absolutely fine on the test track. Let's go and pull it out of the shed. Okay then, let's bring out Canadian Pacific. So there we are, that's George's Merchant Navy sorted out. Not really much wrong with it, just the drawbar needing adjustment and some of the rods and a crank needing bent back to where they should be. It really doesn't take much to bend cranks and rods to the point where they adversely affect running performance, so try not to touch the rods when handling models. Those drawbars with the dual contacts are very prone to cause intermittent shorts, and if they get bent the way this one was bent, even more so, but easy sorted. Interesting to see the brass gear on the double gear, at least that's one gear that's not going to split. Very nice model in this livery, I have to say. Righto, I shall get this packed up and sent back to George. Catch us later.